Nine Flames Sovereign Chapter 31, Anti-Kill. Han Feng pondered for a long while, and suddenly said, I don't think the purpose is that simple. His own strength is stronger than you. There is no need to use such despicable means. Han Rong thought for a while, couldn't think of any other problems, and said, it should be to torture me. After all, the people killed by the bumblebee are very miserable. Han Feng said, perhaps there are reasons for this, but it must not be the main reason. If you simply want to torture you, with his strength, you can be captured alive. By the way, will the Chang family have any means of contacting each other? Han Feng said as if he had thought of something. Han Rong frowned, and after a long time he was uncertain. Perhaps, the Chang family has been developing in Renzongcheng longer than our Han family, and the background is deeper than our Han family. Maybe there are such means. This continent has a peculiar means, no less than Han Feng's mobile phones in his previous life. Within a certain range, even if there is no face-to-face, they can still communicate with each other. But things with this kind of function are very precious. The Han family's development time is too short and there is not much background, so naturally there is no such thing. Han Feng had an idea in his mind, I guess the Chang family should have this method. Our Han family may not be as good as the Chang family, but the strength is comparable. Maybe this makes the Chang family mistakenly think that our Han family also has it. If you think about it this way, everything makes sense. Think about it, if you are chased by a bumblebee, the first thing you think of is to ask Han Lin or other people in our Han family to help. At that time, the bumblebee hurt, but you were the only one. Even if the bumblebee is killed, we will suffer a major blow. If I'm not wrong, this one called Chang Tianyi must follow in the dark. Then we will take advantage of our injury. Han Feng's eyes burst into cold light. Han Rong was taken aback. Han Rong was not stupid. Han Rong immediately understood what Han Feng said. As a result, the elites of their Han family are likely to be wiped out. Han Rong's face was dark and extremely ugly, and he said bitterly, this Chang family is as sinister as ever. The incident about your father was stabbed out by the spies that Chang family planted in our family. As a result, our Han family's prestige was greatly reduced, and your father had to be punished by the family elder and head of the family. Han Feng was stunned. He didn't expect that his father was punished for this reason, and he was angry with the Chang family. Han Rong's face turned pale, and said, Han Feng, what should we do? Before he knew it, Han Rong had subconsciously obeyed Han Feng's orders. Han Feng said lightly, just wait here, we were just guessing before. If Chang Tianyi hasn't come all the time, our guess is wrong. You probably don't know what happened to you. But if Chang Tian followed soon, then it means. Han Rong hesitated and said, this. Isn't it? Chang Tianyi has opened up 3 main lines. Han Feng sneered, how about opening up the 3 main veins? Do you know the strength of the roast pig that was eaten by my bumblebee just now? Han Rong knew that it was not easy when he heard this, and said cautiously, later too? Han Feng, coldly said, the second stage? That's the record a few days ago. This roast pig was a second-class peak during his lifetime, a monster on the verge of evolution. Hiss! Han Rong gasped. The second-level peak, a monster on the verge of evolution, what does it mean? It means that only the warrior who can get through the peak of the 4 main veins can contend, even Han Lin, will be more difficult to deal with. But such a beast was actually killed by Han Feng. Whether it was easy or difficult, it showed that Han Feng had no less strength than a warrior who could get through the 4 main veins. Thinking of this, Han Rong settled down. Soon, Han Rong went to kill a second-stage pig-like monster and began to barbecue. On the other side, a figure rushed following a certain trail. Hey, this Han Rong has come to the Han family's army now. I don't know what happened to the Han family's trash, I think it won't be good. Dozens of venomous bees are not so easy to deal with. Now I will kill them alone. This kind of credit can get at least 4 or 5 second-level pills. At that time, let alone the 4 main veins, the 5th main vein may also be opened by me. It is not impossible to exceed Chang Wenjun. Well, something is wrong, what's the matter with this smoke? After approached, Chang Tian was surprised to find that there were only two people beside the river, Han Rong and Han Feng. In a mere 2 main veins and 1 waist, how could it be possible to avoid the bumblebee? Chang Tianyi was a little unbelievable. Gradually, Chang Tian noticed the river with a single glance and cursed, damn, these two guys can luckily, the bumblebee has a natural resistance to water. No wonder these two guys are safe and sound. After a while, Chang Tianyi sneered again in a low voice. Han Rong has been injured by me before. Han Feng himself is a waste. It is not to be feared. Even if there is no big poisonous bee, I alone can deal with it. I will kill these two people first, others will talk about it later. Han Feng, who was gnawing on the trotters, suddenly paused, and then whispered, Han Rong, our guess is correct. That person has already arrived. Read www. Ukanshu. Calm and you will step aside. This person is out of the question. 9 will attack. Han Rong knew that his strength was not as good as Han Feng and Chang Tianyi, so he nodded slightly and backed away a lot without a trace, ensuring that the battle between Han Feng and Chang Tianyi would not affect him. Soon, a chain came out suddenly. Condensing claw power. Han Feng paid attention to this side, a claw tore the chain into pieces, and at the same time, Han Feng grabbed the last piece of the chain with his left hand and directly pulled Chang Tianyi out. Chang Tianyi still had a stunned expression on his face at this time, obviously he couldn't believe that the waste in his imagination would be so powerful. Oops, careless, this kid is not a waste at all, I must send this news. Before Chang Tianyi finished thinking, he immediately covered his neck with both hands, blood flowed, and Chang Tianyi fell down before long. Han Rong swallowed and vomited. Although he knew Chang Tianyi's strength was not as good as Han Rong's understanding, the gap between the two was so large that Han Rong had never expected it before. 1 move will kill. Han Feng came to Chang Tianyi's corpse and took out a green jade pendant from Chang Tianyi's hand. Communication jade pendant? Chang's family really has the means of communication. Han Rong sighed aside. Han Feng put away the communication jade pendant. His expression did not change much, it's the lowest level communication jade pendant, and the communication range is estimated to be as large as the Yufeng mountain range. Although the Chang family's background is deeper than that of our Han family, there is such a thing in a mere junior. It doesn't seem right how you look at it.